have any, very briefly.
Sir, my name is Simran Thakur. I have been a student of history. I was born in Himachal Pradesh and educated in New Delhi. I have completed my graduation from JNU and currently I have just started my post-graduation in English from JNU. I am confidently like to learn new things, new culture through language, food, books and cinema, and I like to see myself as an optimistic girl.
Okay, Simran. So you are graduate and you are doing MA also. So why do you prefer civil services?
Sir, there are a number of reasons why I want to pursue this profession. Firstly, I believe that I have had a background and therefore I always wanted to do something in which I will give back to society in some way and bring about a sort of changes in people around me and give other people an opportunity to privileges that I have had. Secondly, I believe on a personal level, I believe the diversity and the scope that these services provide a value for a great personal growth and a venue for learning a lot, which it would provide.
Okay, Simran, what are the priorities? Do you have thought about a priority area where you really do good work if you get selected?
Ma'am, the first area which I am really eyeing is on education. I believe that India is coming up with a lot of children and youth, so skill training education is something which we need to focus on.
Okay, what are the problems being faced in education, particularly in backward states of UP and Bihar, if you try to analyze?
Ma'am, the problem which I feel prominently is the quality of education. We have to ensure that the children are going to school, but the quality of education they are gaining, the learning outcomes need to be monitored, so this need to be focused on.
Well, suppose you are posted in the district of UP and Bihar, where the level of education is extremely poor. Girl child is insensitive to study. They leave their study in midway. What steps will you take to give them a good quality of education and continue their study in their schools?
Ma'am, the first point I will make sure that the teachers are attending school properly. Teachers attendance, teachers training is also very important. Secondly, the schemes like midday meal need to be implemented properly so that the children, especially the young ones, can be attracted to come to school.
Why teachers don't teach? Why there is a poor quality of teachers?
Ma'am, I believe that there is a lack of training of teachers. They have done their basic qualifications, but they do not inquire the learning outcomes for children. So we need to focus on this one.
Simran, you are very young to join the civil services and you should gain some experience, try to know the country in better way and acquire more knowledge before joining the civil services.
Ma'am, UPSC allows us to sit in the examination at the age of 21 years and this is my reason to sit in this examination.
Okay, what do you know about C.D. Deshmukh?
Ma'am, C.D. Deshmukh was the first civil servant of the country and he was also the governor of Reserve Bank of India.
And what about Nanaji Deshmukh?
Ma'am, Nanaji Deshmukh was a very prominent social activist. He was also a politician.
Okay, Simran. Tell me something about Oscar Award 2023.
So it was the 95th Academy Award. That was a ceremony held by the Academy of Motion Picture Art and Sciences in March 2023. It also honored a picture released in 2022.
What was historic this year?
So history was made at a few times throughout the night. Michael Yeoh became the first Asian woman to win the Best Actress in the 95 years history of the Academy Award, and Nato Nato from RRR became the first song from the Indian film to be nominated for and win the Best Original Song.
Okay, and what was the position of India?
So India's history was made at the 95th Oscar Award when Nato Nato from RRR win the Oscar Award for the Best Original Song. Before that, Elephant Whisper was the first Indian production to win the Oscar Award for the Best Documentary Short Film.
Okay, Simran, this year UNO has announced the International Year of Millets. What do you know about it?
Ma'am, the United Nations has declared 2023 as the International Year of Millet with the aim to create awareness and increase production and consumption of millets. And India's Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman has announced the Union Budget in February 2023. She referred to millet as Sri Anna and millet refers to the small variety of small seeded grass such as bajra, sorghum, finger millet, pearl millet, etc.
Okay, what is the situation of India in production of millets?
Ma'am, India being the largest producer of millets, primarily 8 types of millet which constitute 5% of national food grain basket.
Well, Simran, how a man can stay alive for up to 8 days without sleep?
Sir, a man sleeps at night, then what do you need to bed in the day?
Okay, a peacock is a bird who does not lay eggs. So how are peacock children born?
Sir, a female peacock. Peahen lay eggs, not the male peacock.
Can you name Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 3 successive days without taking their name?
Yes, sir. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Okay, how can you leave a raw egg on a solid surface? It does not crack.
Sir, the egg will not disturb the solid surface. You cannot eat it.
Okay, a cat named her 3 children, January, February and March. So, what is the name of the cat?
Sir, the answer is in the question. A cat named is what?
Well, Simran, very nice. At last, tell me, what do you know about Presidency of India in G20?
Sir, it is based on the theme One Family, One Future and One Earth. And in this theme, the G20 presidency will work to promote the oneness and the universal sense of oneness. And India holds the presidency of G20 from December 1st, 2022 to 30 September 2023. And 43 heads of delegations are participating in the final news summit in September.
Well, Simran, very nice. You may go now.
Thank you, sir.